Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Generation 2 podcast.
Yep.
I have a crippling fear of water. We're not there. We're not at that generation yet. Okay, good.
This is the biggest area of water in this game, I think.
Yeah.
Then again, there's a Pokemon in here, too. But we won't get to that for a while. Oh, damn it. I know we were going off to eat. I was going to have Jiggly. I was going to be like, welcome to the ASMR person of the Pokemon podcast. Just chew food in the mic. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what we need. Up close and personal chewing of crunchy food. Oh.
How does it taste? God damn it.
It tastes delicious. You want some? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't send it through my screen to you guys. I'm sorry.
The sound of the crunch.
Mm-hmm. And some people are into that. I mean, good for you, but...
Keep your kinks to yourself, question mark?
You'll just have to listen to our soft and delicate voices as we talk about the wonders of Pokemon. The series is dying!
Okay.
The series is dying! Alright, there goes that.
Yep.
Pokemon never got better since Gen 1, hurdy-dur.
God damn it.
Yeah, get out of here, you! If I'm a fan of the series, I only like Gen 1. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. Ask for 20% of fans. Come on, man, back off.
Now hang on, 20% of, let me air quote the fans part.
Yes. Charizard looks so cool. First of all, it's Lizardon. Second of all, oh god.
God damn it, now we got another one of you idiots. Look, how do I have to shove both your heads into the corner? Can I shut you up?
Ugh, man.
Please no.
Yeah.
And shove it.
Huh. I was gonna say, I don't know how you feel about the names being localized, being something different what their Japanese names are. But then again...
I mean, if it sounds cooler, then... Because sometimes, do we have to bring up the direct translation thing that we were talking about when we were playing Mega Man X6?
Oh yeah, the direct translations where if you were to do that, things like for Pokemon, I think it makes sense to change the names for localization of the Pokemon, just because obviously what works as a joke in Japan doesn't exactly work in the US or any other region.
Like Jigglypuff instead of pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like certain things only work in their given region because of how the context of their region works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Because in our context, we would look at it and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, versus,
like... pudding! Can I eat it? How does it taste? God damn it.
We have ice cream, though.
Well, then again... Well, actually, the pudding and custard was the prototype names. It wasn't, like, the original Japanese names.
Oh yeah, it was
it
became like Purn, I think, for Jigglypuff. Which I guess is probably Japanese for pudding anyway.
Yeah. You know, I just bring up the, I know we were talking about the joke about, you know, Vanillix and all that with the ice cream Pokemon. I have to sit here and wonder now, like, if there's, like, a dark story about them being, like, hunted down for treats and all that.
There is always going over dark Pokedex entries.
Oh yeah, like Drifloon.
Yep, it tries to wrap its cord around children and steal them away. But it can't because it's not strong enough. It ends up getting tugged along instead. It's still trying to kidnap children!
Yeah, drag them to hell.
Yeah, exactly. And there's Spoink. That's another good one. Spoink, it keeps bouncing along with its heartbeat. If it stops bouncing, its heart will stop. Wait, what? So when you make it faint... Oh my god.
You're a murderer now.
Yep. Either that or it's just fainted and it's still just bouncing, just looking like it's unconscious. It's just disturbing.
No, it's like
now.
doing twitching. No, it's like twitching on the ground. Yeah. Constantly. But it just can't do anything.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know where the hell they come up with some of this shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
gonna say, I thought, was there one with Gengar that, like, made it sound like it was supposed to be, like, a deceased Clefable, or is that just a rumor based on its shape?
I think it's a rumor.
I think it's a rumor based on the shape.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's not something in the Pokedex entries.
Oh, yeah, another one, speaking of Gen 5, was your mask. That has basically the mask of its former human that always has a crying face. It's like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
So yeah, basically fucking...
Or like how they,
Yamask is a reincarnation of a dead human. Like, what the fuck?
Or how Cubone wears the skull of his dead mother.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah, of course. And they actually have a thing of that in Pokemon Origins as well. You know?
I think I remember Beautyfly actually having like a really terrifying one because it's supposed to be a butterfly Pokemon, so it's supposed to sound pretty. No, it's got a giant needle and it actually like sucks fluids out of anything that it gets its grits on.
Ooh, I found a list of some of them, such as Gengar from Pokemon Sun and Moon in particular. Should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching Gengar. There is no escaping it. Give up. Oh my god!
Unless you're a normal type, in which case it just looks and be like, what are you doing?
But what type are humans? That's the real question.
Yes.
God damn it!
Imagine having a human that's actually a dragon type.
Oh god.
Oh, so Lance, basically.
Yeah. How big is his dick? One for each, 3 meters, one for each Dragonite.
God damn it.
Oh. This isn't even including the other dragons he has.
Oh god. Ooh, it's Gyarados from Pokemon Emerald. It is an extremely vicious and violent Pokemon. When humans begin to fight, it will appear and burn everything to the ground with intensely hot flames. So Gyarados not only Fire Blast his cannon.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, I would go over this one, but it's technically one we'll run into later. It's the Hellish Dog. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go over it anyway. It's Houndoom. Yep. From Pokemon Gold, in particular. I do remember this one, too. If you are burned by the flames it shoots from its mouth, the pain will never go away.
Yep.
You're just eternally burned.
To the ground. And beyond.
Here we have Tyranitar for Black and White in particular. If it rampages, it knocks down mountains and buries rivers. Maps must be redrawn afterward. Then again,
That's
Tyranitar...
less terrifying and more, like... I feel like that's an entry that also comes in with Aggron as well. Where it's like, it's a big bastard that just remaps the entire, region it's in.
Then again...
Wait, hold up.
Yes.
Is that a level 20 Tentacruel?
Yes,
yes.
The Wild has under-leveled evolved Pokemon. Don't forget, last game had Raichus
Oh,
in the Wild.
It just says enemy Tentacruel. It doesn't say Wild Tentacruel. So I think it's from a trainer.
No, it's a Wild one. You can tell from the music.
Okay, well.
Yeah, they have
Anyway,
under-leveled Tentacruel. They always have. They're just more apparent in this game. It's one of the only evolved Pokemon you run into in the Wild before you get towards the end of the game. So it's honestly one of the best spots to grind experience if you really need it.
Do you get a decent amount of experience from it at the very least?
Tentacruel, you kind of do. Like, from level 20 Tentacruel, I think it's like 600 something. Then again, you can find out right now. 20 plus. Yeah.
Not even 600.
Close enough, though. It's some of the best experience you can get, because the trainer rematches don't even get good till after you beat the game.
Yeah, that's the big thing about Gen 2, is that the level curves are kind of awkward, and there's not really good places to train in this game.
Yeah, team building is hard. The second half of the game it gets better, but even still. That is a big complaint people have, it. Building an actual competent team actually takes effort in this one. Which I guess some people appreciate, but if it takes too much work and it's just tedious, then yeah. There are times I end up grinding for a couple hours just so I can actually feel safe.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's supposed to feel satisfying, but the problem is if I'm spending all my time just trying to not be able to, fight any other trainers or anything because I'm just spending all my time trying to, because all the wild Pokemon are just garbage in terms of experience and all that, and I have to pray that I get a rematch from a trainer who actually has something competent to fight with.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Let's Go games, in which you have the opposite problem.
Oh yeah, it's too easy, alright.
Well,
where
pick your poison,
you want to catch more wild Pokemon because they'll give you more experience, but if you're fighting trainers, they'll give you abysmal experience.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, then again, it was based more on the Pokemon Go phase, and that was more about catching, so...
Do you think they're going to make another one for Gen 2?
You know, that's been rumored for a while. If it's not coming immediately after Gen 9, I don't know if it's coming at all. I will say that was a worthy experiment. I don't think they need to do it again, though. Because it was just awkward execution, if you ask me.
Concept, I think it's a cool idea.
Incorporating the Pokemon Go elements just It required way too much catching, and then you'd have to turn excess you don't want into candy to raise the EV values of your Pokemon. It was weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it was like there was too much emphasis on the Pokemon catching. And the fact to make you have to do the actual, like, throwing of the Pokeball to do it, too. Like I said, you actually have to do the physical throwing for Pokemon Go in some cases. Unless you played in handheld mode. In which case, then you were allowed to press A to throw. It was an experiment. I don't really want him to try again, but it was at least unique. I'll give him that effort for trying. And it got grindy at the end. Also not fun. Okay, you're back. I was just talking about Pokemon Let's Go being a little grindy, but otherwise it was a nice experiment I don't feel like we need to do again.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely, like you said, it was an interesting experiment, and if they were to go with the Let's Go route for each generation, I hope they at least work with it and refine-tune it and just trim the stuff that didn't work.
Yeah. Like how you can only press A to throw a Pokeball in handheld mode, otherwise you actually had to use the Joy-Con to throw them. That was annoying.
Yeah. Or use the Pokeball Joy-Con thing.
Right, that too, which I did not buy. I'd rather just play the controllers I have on hand. You know, that is one of, like, only 2 games I played with the detached Joy-Cons. The other one being Mario Odyssey. Which I eventually gave up on that, too. Oh, right, in Super Mario Party. How could I forget?
Because you hate yourself that much.
One single Joy-Con, I will admit... Man, I really would put Super Mario Party higher on my list of favorite Mario Parties if it weren't for the fact that that was the only way it could play. I get that was part of the experiment, but even still. Those Joy-Cons are feeble. I've had plenty of them have Joy-Con drift on me now. I even tried to repair one's joystick, and I ruined the shoulder buttons doing it.
Yeah,
So
I haven't played any game with Joy-Cons, because I know how bad they are.
That's why I avoid them now at all costs, unless I actually need to use them. Which only 2 games I play now will use them. Oh my god, this was also heavily under-leveled! What the fuck?!
What the
God damn you, Well, technically they could have found it in the wild, so it fits now! Come on, you can catch a level 7 Pidgeotto in fucking Pokemon Yellow. I mean, come on.
Nah, it's the side effect of whatever those rage things are.
Rage Katie Moore. You evolve early.
They're all leveling up, or they're all leveling up at level 1.
Oh my god. That was another funny thing. I saw like a meme of a Pokemon anime series. There was the one time, I think it was like towards the Titanic episode, at one point, like, the Team Rocket gang ended up falling underwater in between 6 Magikarp, and they all evolved to Gyarados at the same time. It's like...
Oh my god, yeah.
What kind of horrible luck do you have to have? Just run into 6 Magikarp evolving into Gyarados all at once. How much are you hated for that to happen?
I mean, you are Team Rocket, and you're the butt of everyone's jokes.
Yeah.
You can do everything but the one thing that you were ordered to do well. It's like, you should probably just give up your job as thieves and do something else with your lives.
And yet later seasons have established they're probably some of the better of the Team Rocket grunts. Because they're at least persistent.
Why the hell would you want to be persistent if you screw up this hard?
They don't screw up enough to get put out of commission like others do. Besides, Gen 5 kind of established that Giovanni is interested in them going after the Pikachu because he saw its power firsthand. It basically overpowered a legendary through just unleashing electricity like hell, and he was just like, oh, so that's why they've been going after this thing. Alright. Works for me.
Yeah. Which, to get back into, to go a little bit of the black and white anime, the reason why a lot of people had a problem with it is because it's essentially a soft reboot, and I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, believe me, I still, even as a Gen 5 fan, I agree that's the worst season of the anime. Oh god. They tried to make it a lot more serious, and a lot of times it didn't work. The only interesting arc they had was where Meowth temporarily teamed up with the heroes because he was tired of Team Rocket's shit. And then, like, 8 or 10 episodes later, they get to the next town, and you realize it was all a scheme of him gaining their trust to then attempt to steal everybody's power from a Pokemon Center. It was at least a nice idea.
Well, I feel like that was the problem with Gen 5 in general, where they just try to soft reboot everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things I just cannot get past.
Yeah. Well, the last
So you tell me, like,
the last season of Gen 5, you could tell they realized it. They started making Team Rocket more jokey after the major arc happened. They brought Wobbuffet back, because that's a staple of Jesse's character. Fucking Wobbuffet.
I mean, not to mention, not just, like, with the anime, but the games as well. Like, I feel like that's the major problem, that they've tried to, like, oh, let's soft reboot everything.
Yeah.
The problem is that they try to soft reboot, but the thing is, it feels like someone or something is kind of subjugating them to being stuck to their old mold or whatever it is.
Just remember, it was supposed to end with Gen 4. Before.
And Gen 2 before that.
Yep. That's why they wanted to go the soft reboot route. They really went all out with Gen 4 with the legendaries. They came with fucking God. How can you go further than that? They kind of struggled with that for Gen 5. Then Gen 6 are like, oh, we got a life and death Pokemon. That could work.
Even though it's technically just God again, but, you know, whatever. Technicalities.
There's one that gives life and one that takes life away.
How's God then? Just chilling there?
Then you got Gen 7.
What? Wait, isn't that...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that the Gen 6 Mons?
Yep. That's what I meant. Gen 6 Mons. Gen 5 was like, they didn't really do anything with that. Just an electric and fire dragon. Ooh.
Yeah, like the Gen 5 ones, it feels like just like perfectly balanced.
The legendaries were more just there.
Yeah. They tried to make them a big deal in like Gen 5 because, you know, you can have... Because I forget which one has the one that you don't. But it doesn't really amount to much.
N.
N, yeah.
Yeah.
N has the one you didn't have.
Yeah, Black 2, White 2 made it better, because, you know that, the Ice one, Kyurem?
Yeah.
That's where they came up with first of those fusion Pokemon. Using Kyurem fused with one of the two dragons.
Which is a cool idea, but I feel like it ruins the majesty of the other ones, too.
Yeah. At least they try to be a little more experimental with it. Like, I appreciate when they at least try something, even if it doesn't work. At least they, like, tried something to make it competent. Like Mega Evolutions. Wait, that was actually a good thing.
Yeah, that one was actually legitimately good, but they just never done anything with it afterwards, because, here, Gen 6, we introduced the Mega Evolutions, which, honestly, I would have been down with it. They just kept this throughout the entire thing. But then afterwards, they're kind of sidelined for, like, this other gimmick that's just specifically, like, Gen exclusive or whatever. Yep. And it feels less like an evolution and more like a gimmick just to kind of give the Gen some sort of identity.
Z Crystals is the one that everybody sees as the worst of them, because they're very exclusive to Pokemon or types. So it's kind of hard to implement in competitive play. Where Dynamax, people actually really appreciate, believe it or not.
Which... The Z Crystals was a neat idea to kind of counteract the Mega Evolutions if they still carried them around. The problem was they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing about it.
I will say, though, Dynamaxing through Gen 8 is definitely a good middle ground solution. Like, everybody can now get a boost, not just Pokemon potentially able to hold these items for an extra evolution. It made it so every Pokemon could get stronger. I mean, in the game, some could get even more stronger, but that's beside the point. That's more the context of the Sword and Shield in particular. And now Gen 9's going to have crystallized Pokemon! So it's Dynamax again.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Look, I know they're trying to come up with concepts to try to evolve the series, but you don't have to change it to a new one God damn it. To try to change it every single game. Like,
it starts feeling...
They try to expand on one of them, you know? Try to make it something even more.
Yeah, it feels less like, you know, new mechanics and more like gimmicks after a while.
Yeah.
Which, to go back to Gen 8 being basically the middle ground between the ideas that they've implemented, like, I do like the fact that the Galarian forms are not just like, oh, it's just an alternative form for the previous Gen Pokemons. There actually is evolution lines to them now.
Yep. The biggest one I can think of is
Like they
Corsola to Cursula.
Yep.
That's the biggest one I can think of.
Or Zigzagoon to Gene Simmons. I mean, Obstagoon.
Yep, and having an evolution for Lanoon, which was actually pretty cool. You could be an HM slave, but now you can actually be competent! Now I don't know what to use you for, damn it!
At least it's not Gen 7. Here, let's just take these random Pokemon, select it, and just give them a different type because fuck it, why not?
It's Exeggutor, but taller!
Yeah.
And Dragon! Okay.
Gen 7 was the absolute worst.
The Psychic.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's not like you can evolve it from an Execute. No. You have to find that in the wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gen 7 definitely had some hit-and-miss ideas, that's for sure. I didn't mind they tried to go away from the whole gym leader thing, at least for a game, but the Ultimate 4 Pokemon could have been handled better, and Gen 8 did handle that better.
Yes.
And even
maybe if I played.
Even Legends Arceus to an extent did that as well.
Mm-hmm.
For the alternate
form.
Yeah. They got the alternate they had the alternate Zoroark, they had the actual evolution to fucking Quillfish. Which you had to evolve by fucking basically letting it get the shit kicked out of it from recoil from moves. Which is weird.
Why?
Yeah, some of the Pokemon Legends Arceus have really weird evolutions. Quillfish had to evolve by taking enough damage from recoil moves. Stantler had to evolve to Word Gear. His is the worst. You had to use, like, the special version of a move, Psyshield Bash, 20 times to get him to evolve.
Oh, what was it? Basculin had the worst.
Basculin's was... He had to take a certain amount of damage, I think. Overall.
Yeah.
Fun.
Something like that.
Quillfish's was... Oh, wait, no. Was Quillfish's recoil? I thought it was recoil damage. Maybe that was Basculin. To Basculegion. Yeah. And then we have alternate Sneasel evolution for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They basically made an emo Sneasel.
And from edgy to emo. Woo.
Yep. They turned it from Sneasel to Sneasler. The evolution. That's a pretty... I will say, that's probably my least favorite of the new Pokemon from Legends Arceus, Sneasler. That just
sounds dumb.
Yeah. It's basically just an alternate Weavile. Yeah. That's more of a rock climber than Weavile is, I guess.
You know, I kind of would rather have taken a Pokemon that was kind of shit and actually made it good. Imagine taking Dunsparce and then evolving into a Pokemon that's actually the most broken thing in the entire game.
Why would they evolve Dunsparce, though?
Oh, we still...
Oh.
It's like, damn it, we still don't have that.
Yeah! Not even a Mega Evolution.
No, Dunsparce jokingly turns into Shuckle.
Oh, God.
God damn it!
You know... At least it would gain defense.
I mean...
Shuckle needs an evolution!
Oh, man. Yes, let me photograph my Pokemon. God damn it! Check the Game Boy Prayer Manual. Fuck you!
Sucks for you, then. God!
I wanted a picture of my Pokemon! Come on! Yeah, I mean... Yeah, when they do the alternate forms well, I like them. Which Gen 8 definitely did them the best, and Legends Arceus also did a good job. Although some of the alternate forms were fucking stupid.
Yes.
You got things like, here's Growlithe and Arcanine that have a steel type added to them. Or rock, whatever. Here's Voltorb, who's now electric and grass. Who is made of wood now. It's made of wood.
God damn it.
He's electric and grass, so he is electric and wood.
Now he's real piece of wood as opposed to Sudowoodo.
Yup. Oh, god damn it.
I just still find it funny to this day you didn't realize the pun in the name and I had to point it out to you in recording it.
I never thought of it that way. I just thought it was a nice, rhymey, catchy name. I didn't realize the pseudo actually literally meant, like, fake. It makes a lot more sense now, though. Oh, yeah. And Gen 3, the Pokemon XD, was also the game that introduced the pre-form of Sudowoodo, Bonsly, before Gen 4 came out.
That was Gen 4.
Yeah, but Pokemon XD came before it, and that technically had Bonsly first.
It did.
XD actually introduced a lot of good... That's why I really like Pokemon XD. It introduced a lot of cool things before Gen 4 came about. Too bad Coliseum was a lot weaker in that regard.
Yeah.
XD was actually fun. And actually had wild battles, unlike Coliseum. Okay, yep, well, let's end this episode here. So we finally made it to the next city. Come back next time. We'll finally go take down another gym.
Yay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a fight.